of course, there was not much of a professional life here in terms of communication between professionals. Because we were a part of ASLA, I was an ASLA member from '66 on when I arrived, but we had no meetings, no activities or anything, and so we got together and formed the Minnesota Association of Landscape Architects. I had been president of the association, so I let the secretary be president, Roger Williams, and then I was secretary of that. And then I was elected president the next time around. But so I had served in a capacity of trying to help the community of professionals find their purpose and do something for the profession in general. And ultimately, it ended up that we were able to get the Title Registration Act in the early '70s. At the same time, I got involved in the accreditation process. So I served on the accreditation board for which ASLA managed for about 15 to 20 years. I'm just not sure. I was the first place I went as a part of the design team. The fellow who was chair passed away after the review. And they said, would you take over and write the report? And so ever since then, I was asked to be chair of various committees and went around the U.S., which was a great opportunity for me because I could see all these different programs, what they were teaching, how they were going about their education process and bringing that home, sharing it with the faculty here, and helping us become a better program. Indication that you have done something significant in your practice, that you have helped the profession along either in doing beautiful works or administrating or teaching, spreading knowledge. It's just a way of rewarding excellence in work in the profession. So I think we have an award program, of course, nationally, and that does a fine job too, but it's only really focused on a portion of our practice. I mean, we've got so many people that are behind the desks manipulating papers and doing great things, but don't get credit for that work, or teachers who are writing and researching exciting things. So and this relates to, again, back to the students. One of my former students went to work for the Corps of Engineers in Minneapolis, and then moved on to Washington, D.C., and was given the charge of organizing the jury immediately after the 9/11 attack on the Pentagon. Being a part of the engineers, they were locked into the military system. But she said, Roger, I think we need somebody with some Midwestern sensibility to this thing, because we have a lot of these flaky people on the jury. So I appreciated the opportunity, and it was just a great experience. We had 1,100 entries. We worked our way down in numbers and gradually selected the 5 to give some more money to and come in and build models and so forth. And we then came back and selected the design that would be built. Essentially in a grove of trees was a series of benches which were lined up in the direction of the flight that came in and hit the Pentagon. And And those from, in the plane that died, their benches were essentially, they took the pavement material and warped it up in a cantilevered bench. And those inside the building that died, they in the same orientation. But the concept that we ultimately focused on really celebrated the lives of those lost.